Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't recorded a video in like such a long time, so bear with me if I'm acting weird in this video or it's just like awkward, but I really haven't recorded a video in so long. So I know that story times aren't really popular on YouTube anymore and people don't really like make them, but I felt like this one was really relevant and also has a little bit of a reasoning of why I haven't been uploading videos. So I'm just gonna get right into it. It's really crazy and yeah. So basically I was living in a condo, and the condo I was living in I honestly really loved because it was really convenient for me and it was in an area where everything was walking distance. If anybody knows me, they know I don't drive, which is something I really need to get together, and I need to get my license soon. But yeah, I don't drive, so for me, I like to live in areas that are close to places where I can walk because it's just more convenient for me, and I love walking also. So this condo I was living in was literally walking distance to everything, so it was perfect. So let's get to the real tea about like what happened. So basically, to like sum everything up, my apartment exploded. Yeah, it like exploded. So I'm gonna explain how it exploded. So basically, um, I remember it was in the summertime. It was last summer this had happened. I think it was actually, maybe it was fall. I think it was fall actually. I think it was October, I believe. So it wasn't summertime, my bad. It was like around October. So basically, on this particular day, it was a normal day for me, but the day before, I remember I had went out with my cousin, and like I kept telling my cousin, like, I feel like something bad is gonna happen, and I get like the shivers thinking about it because I was telling like everybody, like, I feel like something bad is gonna happen. Like, I don't know why I have a really strong intuition when it comes to these kind of things. And people always think I'm crazy when I tell them these things, and I know it sounds crazy, but to me it's not. I just have a really good intuition. So basically, I was sitting in my room and I was having a really bad day. I remember like this specifically. Um, I was in my room, and honestly, I don't want to go into full detail, but I was kind of depressed. And I remember I was kind of like crying and whatever, and I just felt so weird that day, and like I had bad anxiety. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting in my room and I hear this like huge bang noise, like huge noise. My dogs are freaking out, and in a split second, somehow I got up, I put on my slippers. I don't even know how I did this so fast. I just grabbed my dogs and I ran out of the apartment. Crazy because I didn't even know what even happened, because it literally felt like a bomb hit my apartment, and I thought that the whole apartment was just collapsing because I've heard stories about that happening before where like big buildings have collapsed. So basically, what had happened was the water heater in my apartment had exploded, and right as I was about to run out of my apartment, which I was freaking out because I didn't know what was going on. I literally was wondering why nobody else was freaking out except me. So I'm with my two dogs. I got them out of the apartment. One of them was being really stubborn and wouldn't come out, so I was freaking out. There was boiling hot water everywhere. Till this day, I still think like it's a miracle that my dogs are okay, because where the explosion happened, they were right next to. So still to this day, I just think it's like a miracle, and God was really watching over my dogs and me, and also my family, because that day my baby niece was supposed to come over, and had she been over, she would have been badly burnt. I just think about it and it's just like, it makes me emotional because like that's so crazy. Anyways, oh, I ran out of my apartment. I'm like I'm like crying and my dogs are freaking out, barking, they're like shaking, and I feel so bad. I look back in a split second and my apartment is flooded. Like, I'm talking flooded. The whole thing, okay? Um, anyways, so a girl was actually in the corridor where like their apartments are, and she's like, oh my god, what's wrong? And I'm like, my dog, he won't come out. She honestly saved one of my dogs. Like, she came with me to the apartment and she started calling the dog, and I was calling him too. His name is Duke, and we got him out. My other dog, her name is Mozzie, she like ran out right away because she's independent. Like, she's she's smart. Like, she's like, she knows when there's danger, and she's like, bye, like, you know. So we got my dogs, and I just remember I was like screaming, crying. I couldn't talk. Like, the management at my building was trying to ask me what happened, and they were being so rude to me because I was having a panic attack. And you know, anybody knows who has anxiety, when you have a panic attack, you can't really talk. Like, you know? And she's like, you need to tell me what's your apartment number. And I couldn't remember my apartment number because that's how bad, like, I was freaking out. I'm just like, the whole apartment exploded. Like, I'm screaming because at that time I hadn't known what actually happened. I didn't know it was a water heater. Like, I just assumed there was an explosion, and that was it. So I ended up figuring it out because I was on the phone with my mom, and my mom was thinking that I was getting murdered. So that's that. And anyways, long story short, the fire department, the whole police came and everything, and they're trying to like interview me and ask me questions. So obviously I really wasn't in the mood to answer anybody's questions, but I was, and everybody in the building that lived there was evacuated to like the first floor. Anyways, I remember just being an anxious mess, and these two really nice Brazilian ladies, I think, or Portuguese, helped me with my dogs. Like, they even like stayed with me the whole time. Like, I'm so thankful for them. I really was like so in a different mindset that I couldn't even like thank them properly, but like, I'm really thankful for what they did. But yeah, they were kind of video recording me. I wasn't sure why, but I guess maybe they were showing their family and friends like what happened in the building, which I really don't mind. I was just really freaking out at the time, and I wasn't in a good headspace, obviously. So basically the fire department asked me questions, and my mom came and everything. My stepdad came, and they concluded it to the water heater exploding, basically. And it only happened in my apartment out of all apartments, which I still think till this day is just so weird to me that it only happened to me. And after that happened, a lot of stuff in my life just went so downhill, but I'm not gonna go into that. But that's kind of why I stopped recording videos, because I just had a whole series of events happen to me after that with like bad luck, and everything was just going down. But you know, I'm back and I'm better, and I want to record more content for you guys and YouTube videos. So if you guys have any suggestions, I want to do more videos. Like, I want to do public interviews and stuff like that, and just different stuff that's out of my comfort zone, because I'm a really shy person. Also, I forgot to say, I tried to record this video like 5 times, and in each video I was really emotional and a mess, and I didn't want to upload that because I don't want you guys to see me like that. That's kind of embarrassing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Let me see. That's horrible.
Yeah, take pictures. I took